morning. Welcome back to the channel. It is Saturday. And I turned this camera on as I'm driving. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this or not, but I decided that I needed to. I'm actually traveling home to Chattanooga and then on down to Georgia. My father passed away. This has been a very difficult time for me and my family. I want to thank you all for all of your support. Everybody who has reached out to me when I mentioned to you guys that my father had been ill. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words and wisdom. This has been I really can't explain it. I probably will be taking a short break here on YouTube to try to collect myself. I'm devastated by the loss of my father. My father is everything to me. He's my hero. He was a great man. He was a great dad. I respected him a lot, and I depended on him to be here. Because I always knew that if I needed someone, I had my dad, because my dad is the only person, well, I'll say the only man who has ever loved me unconditionally. And it's been very devastating. It's been really hard. My dad died on April 1st. He didn't want a long drawn out service. He wanted it to be quick. So as I'm driving today, it's April 2nd, and he will be funeralized on tomorrow. I'll call it homegoing celebration. And that's what he wanted. Life is short. Life is really short, and you don't really start seeing that until you really start losing those people that are significant, the matriarchs and the patriarchs of the family. When they start to leave, it brings things in perspective a lot for most people. My father was wise. He was just a great leader, protector, provider, and I just, you never think that your parents are going to leave. We all want them to be here forever. We think that they're going to be here forever. It's just not life. Every day, we're preparing to die and transition from this life, from this body. I felt the need to come on and just tell you guys to treasure those loved ones you have. Make sure those people that you have in your life that you love and that are significant to you, that they know that you love them. Make sure you try to give them some quality time if you are able. But just, even if you're not able to spend time with them, make sure you tell them you love them. Make sure they know that. Because we never know when our time is near. I haven't seen my oldest daughter since we went to where did we go? Cocoa Beach to Orlando. That was in 21. My oldest daughter that lives in DC, and I said it's unfortunate that this is what has to bring us together, to see each other. She's driving a longer drive than me, about 11 hours from Maryland goodbye to her grandfather. I don't know even what else to say right now. I'm just full of emotions. I've had my moments where I was very tearful. I think I was in shock at first for half a day, and then I started feeling the wave of emotions from sadness to being angry, just the fact that he's not here anymore, and not angry with anybody, but just the fact that your body has to ache, and the fact that he's just not here. So laughing and thinking about some of the crazy things that my father does. I was talking to my stepmom yesterday. She was at she was making the arrangements and doing the obituary and deciding what, everything that my father wanted to have done. And my dad has like very fine hair, and it's very wavy and curly. And in the top of his head, he was balding. He was finally balding in the top of his head, and the rest of his hair would be like really slick, and then it'd curl up on the ends. And he had one specific thing he wanted done. He said, "Make sure they brush my hair right." He said, "Make sure they brush my hair right." He wanted to make sure the spot in his head was covered. And although that's something that brings tears to my eyes, it's funny, it's crowd. Because I remember when he was in the hospital and my stepmom had gone home, and he was just slicking his hair back, and he said, "Bring my brush." But yeah, that's my father. He always had to be put together. So anyway, I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know that I will be breaking for a while, and I know that the people that support me genuinely will be there when I return. If you're new to the channel, just check out my videos if you would. I will be back, Lord willing, and I just need this short break so that I can process. I know it's something that I will never forget. You don't ever get over it. I've been talking to my best friend who lost her father a few years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and he gonna always be here with me. So yeah, so thank you all for just being here. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys when I'm back. Take care of yourself. Love on those people that you love. Let them know you love them, because you don't want to look up one day and say, I wish I could have said this, I wish I could have done that. All right, take care of yourself.